Welcome to Craft Shop, Brad here. I haven't uploaded a video in over a week, and that is because it has been complete chaos at the shop. As you can see, we ripped out the drop ceiling. We also ripped out the back room. It was a big change, so it was a tough decision, but it really helped to open up the floor. It gave us some more headroom, and now we've got a much more functional shop. I'm trying to get my hands on a hydraulic press. I really want a power hammer. I really want to grow my blacksmithing tool collection. And with that back room ripped out, all of the woodworking stuff is kind of pushed to the back over here. So it's completely separated from the blacksmithing and the welding and the metalworking. So it's a lot safer. You know, sparks and, I've talked about this before, sparks and sawdust, they don't mix well. So it's nice to have them separated. You might be able to tell that we don't have great lighting right now. I'm kind of hugging this side of the room right now because all of the lighting was ripped out over here. We did run more conduit, more electric, and hoping to get some more lights up there pretty soon. All of the tools have been reorganized, as you can see if you've kept up with my videos. I'm not gonna go in depth about it right now. I'm not gonna do a shop tour. But expect one this summer. Things are so much different than the last shop tour I did. I do have a lot of videos in the works. They kind of were put on hold when we decided to rip out the ceiling. It was a much larger process than we thought. We were in over our heads a bit on this one, but we got it done, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. Obviously, we're losing a little bit of insulation with that drop ceiling out. The winters here in the Midwest can be absolute hell sometimes, but we do have a plan, and this was a plan last year that I never actually went through with, but we want to install a wood burning stove, and it's just going to be so much cheaper to do a straight shot right out the top of the ceiling if we want it all by code, and it's going to be a lot easier with that drop ceiling out. So if I'm smart, I will get that installed towards the end of summer before fall. That way when winter comes around, I'm not gonna be struggling to get heat figured out. I remember the first day that I checked out this shop when I was considering renting it, and it was a mess. I mean, it was disgusting. It was full of crap. Half of our drop ceiling tiles were missing, and I didn't really know if it was gonna work, but I mean, it was in my price range, and it was a good size, and I really wanted to try to make it work, and I'm so glad that I did, because we've been able to transform it into a very ideal workspace, and I'm really happy about that. There still are a ton of changes we need to make, a ton of upgrades, I should say. Dust collection, I never really had a lot of it, but what we had is all gone. It was all connected to that back room along the walls that were back there, and now that they're gone, the dust collection is gone. So my idea is to kind of, and correct me if this is a bad idea, but my idea is to run dust collection up above the table saw here so that I can have a drop down going into the table saw, a drop down going down over to the miter saw, and then I want to be able to stretch this over to the sanders. And I think that is going to be my main area of focus as far as dust collection goes. I will be getting started on it soon, and I know every time I mention it, it just never happens. So you can hear the train loud and clear through this roof. Anyway, my plan is to set up dust collection sooner than later and continue to organize the shop and make it better and have a full shop tour video for you guys this summer. But stay on the lookout. I do have a lot of videos coming your way, a lot that have been on hold because of this project. But stay tuned, because I am going to be uploading a lot pretty soon. Here's a sneak peek actually of the next video. If you have been a subscriber for a long time and you remember some of my first videos, I did a routed sign video. Well, I'm going to be doing another one, so be ready, because that one's going to be coming out pretty soon, hopefully. Along with the router sign video, let me get all this stuff out of the way, all my camera stuff. I picked up this sweet saw blade at a flea market, and my plan is to make a bunch of kitchen knives out of it. So I'm starting to make some templates for a lot of the knives that I want to do. I know it's not blacksmithing or forging really, because that would kind of be a pain to forge out of a saw blade this size. I need to kind of figure out a good way to cut it out. I don't have a plasma cutter or anything. All I have is an angle grinder, so I don't really do a whole lot of stock removal, so I don't have those tools, and I don't even have a steel bandsaw. So I'll see if maybe I can get one of my buddies to lend me a plasma cutter. I've never even used one, but yeah, you'll probably see that pretty soon in a video. And we do have a lot of knives in the works over here. Some of these are gonna be available for sale if you guys are interested, but some of them are custom orders, and actually I'm doing a video on this one. If anyone is familiar with the Mora Elderis, I'm making a full tang version of it, and I am filming it, so stay tuned. Video on that will be out at some point. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update as to why I haven't uploaded this week. I will upload soon. Until then, check out my other videos. I have a whole ton of them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.